Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Sorry we're running a little bit late for lunchtime with Anna. All of us schedules are out of whack, right? School starting with the kids, and congratulations to all kids who have started back, whether you're virtual or face to face. Um, uh, Hope you guys have a safe year. Please, if you're going in person, make sure that you are social distancing and trying not to get sick. I wanted to give props to Cultivated Ground. I am wearing their dress that they gave me today. So they sent me over to model for them. So I wanted to make sure that I wore it for them one time. So if you guys would like any of their gear, they have some of everything. Go to Cultivated Ground and you can always get their gear. Um, I have two very special guests. First, we're going to start with FM. Um, and he can give you guys updates as we promised. About every 2 weeks, we're going to try to give more recent updates. So let me add them onto the stream. And the other guest will be Christine's testimony. And I wanted to apologize to each and every one of you guys. I've had a lot going on, so we have not aired for 2 weeks. Just a lot with the kids' school starting and trying to get back in the routine of our regular schedule. So let me add FM. Where are you, FM? Hey,
Mom,
I
Hey, what's
found
going
you.
on?
How are you?
I'm
Mom,
doing good. I'm doing good. No complaints.
Mom.
It's just been busy.
You said what? I'm sorry.
I've just been busy, just working on my merchandise, talking to Fred, a lot of stuff. Working.
Yes. You know what? I need one of your gear too. You know I will proudly promote and sport and I it didn't even click in. I should have ordered something for the next time when I air. All right. So we promised followers that you would be coming on every 2 to 3 weeks to give update on what is going on. What is new with these catches? Talk to me.
Ah, man. After I caught the cop, came back to New York. I had four catches. I think it was four catches, not three. I got a mistake. We forgot the jumper. We call him Rob the Jumper. Rob, I'm at a hotel. He was trying to go for a 14-year-old little boy. Um, in the confrontation, he ran into the hotel room,
Yes,
and I
I
was just waiting,
remember.
and he
Yes,
still
yes, yes,
got.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
We forgot about that one when we. Yes, he has had 4 catches. What was that? About 3 weeks ago
yeah, something like that.
that we
Yeah,
last interviewed.
yeah.
Wow. So you're on a roll. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, so the cops did come eventually after like an hour and a half. They went to the hotel room, and apparently he jumped out the window. They seen it. The cops seen it. And the hotel managers and CCTV. So they told me, man, it was funny. So he did definitely get away. He jumped out the window. But they followed up on it, and they was gonna see if the DA takes the case. That was one of them. Then we have Dave, Mr. Scoop Scoop.
So back to the dude from the hotel.
Right.
Can you tell them how that catch went down? Because
It was early in the morning.
it was hilarious. I love your sarcasm,
It
right?
was
I
early.
love your sarcasm.
It was early in the morning. This is my first time. Basically, no, not my first time, but my first go at it as being my own decoy as a 14-year-old little boy. So Rob was going for a 14-year-old little boy. Early in the morning, he told me to come meet him at the hotel. 14-year-old, come on, going to a hotel?
And see, this is the funny thing, guys. So they're like all smiling and all like
Yeah,
excited.
he was
You know, as
smiling.
disgusting as that sounds, right?
Yeah,
So
he was
because
smiling
them and
at
I
them.
actually we talk off air, right? So we talk about this stuff. So they're like all excited, like smiling, and here comes FM with his sarcasm. Bam! I mean, I'm talking about a bam, slammed all the way down. You know what I mean?
Right, right. It's crazy. Like the looks on their faces, like now, because I started being my own decoy. It's funny. It's funny because I'm walking with them and talking to them for a quick second, and I turn the lights out. It's just funny. So you're gonna see me doing more catches than going after little boys. So
Okay, so my question to you is next. Once you caught him, what are the updates on him, if any?
well,
Since then.
ICAC took my phone. They took all the chat logs, and the last I heard from them, they was gonna present it to the DA. So I guess nothing happened. Basically, nothing happened.
Okay, so hopefully something will happen within time, right?
I don't know. I doubt it. This is New York, New York City, not New York State, but New York City. Two different places.
Absolutely. And so after that catch, and you guys, I gotta give FM props, man. They caught the police officer in New York. Are there
No,
any
we caught him
updates
in
on him?
Pennsylvania. I mean,
Oh,
not in
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
He's from
In Atlantic
Pennsylvania and
City.
Jersey. Jersey. I'm sorry, you just said New York. In
Yeah.
Jersey. What is the update on him, if any?
Oh, right now they doing a deep investigation. They they checking about all his arrests. They looking up for to see if any victims come forward. It's wild. So I just know that much.
Because didn't you tell me that the last uh uh not the last interview, the last when they were um the reporter was giving the update or the story on him, that their neighbors said that there was actually a lot of kids coming in and out the house.
Yeah, yeah, young boys doing odd jobs. That's what they call it. I don't know. So I don't know. I hopefully there isn't victims, but I'm pretty sure there is. Sad to say. Hopefully they step forward. They come forward. And yeah, he needs to go to jail. Somebody that's the community trust. Wearing a badge like that now. And again, he jumped right into it, disgusting. So
Oh, absolutely. And anyways, so we have those two catches, and I wanted to give the update just because you did speak of him the last time. What who is your next catch?
it was the next catch after Rob, the jumper.
Yeah.
That's the first. I got a walker. We get walkers, we get runners. I never had a jumper. So we add that to the list. So after the jumper, I caught it was Dave. Dave. He was like in his 50s, I think it was. And he wanted to meet a 4 little boy. This story's crazy because the same thing. I was talking to him on a Friday night, Saturday morning, 7 in the morning, he wanted to meet up. Got dressed. I, this is the kicker part. I have my creep spotlight sweater on, my hoodie on, right?
Ah!
Yeah. So I got to the
I
spot where he's
love
supposed to
it.
meet. So I'm over here texting him, and he goes, "I'm behind you." I'm like, "Yo, this idiot don't see my sweater? Like he doesn't realize what it says on it." Wow, blown away. But Dave was something special, like always. He was a straight denial. But the chat logs, he did not want to read it at all. He did not want to read it at all. We call him Mr. Scoot Scoot.
That he was the one that just tried to leave, right, on the scooter, just
Yeah.
dipped it, dipped it.
Yeah, he
Um,
didn't want to read the chat logs. I wanted to, so like they say, they so innocent. Let's read the chat logs. Let's see what you said, which to a what you thought it was a 14-year-old little boy. He couldn't do it.
so what
You
did you
know?
find out about him
Who?
after the fact?
Who? Dave.
Scoot Scoot.
But I didn't find nothing out about him after the fact because I didn't get no personal information from him. I
Also,
just had,
that one was one of those, and that's
yeah,
interesting because usually the public is really good at giving you updates and oh,
yeah,
this is who
yeah.
he
But
is,
his
and
face was covered with the mask, so nobody could really see in his face. But somebody will recognize him, and that's what we aim for. Spread awareness, share the videos.
uh-huh.
Even though his face was covered, if you know somebody like personally, you know them with the face mask and the face mask. You know how they look. You know that's true. So
Absolutely.
somebody will recognize them. They always do. It's New York.
Absolutely. 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 Well, the thing is, that's why you do this. That's why
Yeah,
not only you, so many other people do this out there. It's to make sure that that does happen. And because you don't know if that can be Harry down the street or Scoot Scoot, right?
right.
Having these little boys, in his case, do odd jobs at his house, and who knows what's going on behind the public side. Your next update, FM.
Well, the next catch was who was the next catch after that? It was Eric Tyler. He used Tyler, but his name was Eric. Eric was from the Bronx, Gun Hill section in the Bronx. Same thing. We had him met him in the morning, but there was a kicker to this story. When I got there, he didn't want to come down. He said he was butt naked upstairs waiting. I'm like, dude, like, come
Hey,
on.
y'all gotta listen to this. Because I saw, I don't know if this was the catch that you told me, Anna, go on right now, and I dropped what I was doing. I'm not sure if it was that one or if I just so happened to catch it. I was like, are you really serious right now? Y'all gotta listen to what FM says because I actually saw this all in action. So go ahead, FM.
So,
I was gonna tell you back
what's up?
to the dude Scoot Scoot. Do
Right.
you think that maybe he's affiliated with the public somehow,
I don't
and
know.
that's why he refused
Guys
to do
like
anything?
that, he just wants to mentor, blah, 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 but talk sexual, but be a mentor, then become sexual. That's what it
Mhm.
was, you know? So they know what they're
Absolutely.
doing, but again, you never know what they do for work or work wise. Like I said, we caught Clifford Horn, the cop from Pennsylvania, Buck County. Who would know? But everybody said he was creepy, you know? But now since he got busted, yeah, now they like, yeah, yeah, now we know for sure. But again, we never know what these guys do for a living, and therefore, it's kind of
Yeah.
scary. It's scary because you don't know.
And see, that's just it. And that's what I want them to understand, because I just kind of wanted to go back to him because that came back to me. Hey, and the coffee's kicking in. So the question's just
We
coming
still
out.
don't.
So, the next one. So, guys, I saw this patch. Well, I see almost all of them. Almost never do I miss. I have you on alert to ring a bell every time you go on. And as
Right.
long as I'm right in front of the phone, I'm able to catch it. But okay, the next thing is so he's sitting here. The guy's telling him to come down. What do you say then?
He's telling me to go upstairs. He's upstairs butt naked. I have the whole thing on video. People got to see the video to understand what was going on. Cause he even left a voicemail saying, "Pa, come on, trust me, whatever, to come upstairs. He's not a weirdo, whatever, whatever."
Yes, yes,
So
that's exactly
after
what he was
that,
saying.
I go. in front of his door. Y'all can't see this because I had him put my phone down, the one I'm doing YouTube live on, because I can't make it look obvious. I'm doing two phones just in case. As
Mhm.
soon as I get to the door, everybody's in my pocket. You know what I mean? The phone. I call that out of my pocket. So I'm on my decoy phone talking to Tyler. Eric. He's telling me, hey, what do you think about group sex or something like that? Somebody being upstairs. Like, what? I said, I'll try. He goes, cool, he's coming right now. 2 minutes later, y'all got to see the video. Y'all got to see the video.
So
It's he
there,
knew
I was
the
so
other visitor
livid.
knew what was going on. That's all I'm leaving it at.
I was so livid because, first of all, obviously FM is not a kid, right? So they thought they were meeting a kid. Let's just say there was two men involved, adult men. Okay, guys? Not only was there two adult men involved, one of them tries to act a fool like he don't know what's going on. But hey, you guys, this is such a good catch. I told FM, I said, you get the trophy for the most daring homeboy I got out there, okay? So FM walked into this house, apartment, right? It was
His apartment, yes.
an apartment. And you could tell the story.
Well,
It's unbelievable to me. I'm like, wow.
well, put it like this: Tyler was its drugs. All right, that's a lot of things we didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to sit down and talk to Tyler. Tyler. Well, um, as soon as I walked all the way inside his apartment, guys. I walked inside to his living room. I don't advise anybody that tries to do this. They think, they brave. I don't care. We're not bulletproof. It was kind of crazy of me doing it, but I did it. I just, like I told you, Anna, when I do this, I let God take over the steering wheel. You know,
Absolutely.
but
Absolutely. That
I
was
was just,
insane though.
I just
I
wanted to
was,
question him. But I knew
yes.
what I was doing. I know how to handle myself. So, I approached that whole situation with caution. As you can see in the video, when you see the video, I stepped in and I confronted him right away, letting him know who I was. You
No,
know,
no, no. And then
then I
talk
walked
about
back.
the other guy that,
Oh, the
oh
other guy knew
man,
off the back. He knew right away.
oh man, I wanted to. When I saw him just go like that, FM, and prick him in the eye, because I was like, what do you mean? That face is obvious that you knew what was about to take place with the child, and you
Of
just got
course,
super
you know
cut.
my style though. I play crazy too, but I got the chat logs. You can play crazy, but I was
Mm-hmm.
more with him trying to get a quick shot at me. That's how come in the video you see me nice and calm. I tell him back up. You
Mm-hmm.
seen it, Anna? Back up. You don't want this. Back up. This is not
Mm-hmm.
your problem. I want to talk to the owner. You know. But
Mm-hmm.
Tyler does come out after a few minutes because, as you can see in the video, um, to my conclusion, they wanted me to follow them into that bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I did crazy things in my past. If I want to get you, I'm gonna get you. So they wanted to get me in that room I'm already by myself, but closed off. I can't run out basically. I'm not stupid, so I waited until the owner of the house came out. Eric, that piece of shit. Excuse my language. He came out. He does tell me to leave. I gotta leave. If not, I'll go to jail for trespassing. So I'm trying to
Absolutely.
be nice and calm. I'm like, but Tyler, let's talk. Let's talk. I'm backing up. I'll be backing up right at the door. He put his hand on my chest. I'm like, whoa. And I just gave him a quick zap. Like, don't touch me. You don't gotta touch me. I'm listening to you. I'm gonna
That's the
let you know.
Rican temper in us.
Yeah, like don't touch me. I'm tired of these weirdos. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but I'm not sorry. But again, do not touch me. You know,
Absolutely.
do not touch me. You in
Absolutely.
the wrong. I ain't. If I wanted to touch you, there would be no camera. I would have did so much damage to both of them if I wanted to do something. I would have came with a weapon or something. But We're not here for that, you know. We're just here for exposure and answers.
Um, any updates on either of the two? Did you ever find out who the other guy was? The one
Nah,
that tried
nah.
to act like that was the weirdest thing. I'm talking about who it goes straight to the back, ready to just do what you're doing
Yo, it's
with
just
the
you see in
baby.
the video. You
Huh?
can see in the video, Anna, the dumb look he gave me. Like, duh.
Yes, that's
I
what
was
made
like,
me
come on.
mad.
I gave him fair warning. If you don't know what's going on, leave right now. Come on, just keep it real. Like if your friend invites you over and something grimey's going on, and the next person's like, yo, if you don't know what's going on, I think you should leave. Don't you think you should leave?
99.9% of the people would leave. I would leave. If you're doing something messed up and I just walked into a situation, I'd be like, uh, FM, I ain't going to jail for you. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
for real. Like honestly, if NYPD was more cooperative, they would have been in jail. They would have went to jail. I know this for a fact.
Absolutely.
My child logs don't lie. You know, I'm good at what I do. I'm not gonna come get you over, let's say, let's go get a cup of coffee. Nah, I don't work like that. You got to really talk really explicit and set the time. Let's go. You know?
So your question from Nighthawk 13666 is where could we see the video to Anna? So you know, just so you guys know, I do share his videos live. He will give contact information as he does after each and every interview, but you can let them know where you go live to do these catches.
Okay, I go when I do my catches, I go live on YouTube. I go live on YouTube. I do have future plans to go live on Facebook, but go subscribe to me on YouTube. New York Creep Spotlight. New York Creep Spotlight. Anna, yeah, I did change the name, Anna. It's New York Creep Spotlight now. Got
See,
to put
that's
the
why I
NY
never
back
say it because I'm like he's always updating it.
in there.
I'll just let him say. So I hope that answers your question. I also, before we finish talking about this catch, that was terribly disgusting, disgusting. And I mean, who again? They thought they were meeting a 14-year-old through, let's just say, a app, a dating app. Is that correct, FM?
Yeah, he Anna, like his chat logs was very graphic. Knowing the
Every time I
after
think of
knowing
that,
the fact the
FM, I
kid was
get so
14 years
angry. I
old,
just wanna, huh?
I said he was graphic, explicit to the T, down to drug use, down to group sex. He was nasty.
And to think that, oh, would you like to try this? And it just so happened to be that, right, the predator catcher was the one that was downstairs. What if this would have been a little boy? How many other times have they done it before he got caught?
I don't know.
How many other
I
times
don't
have
know.
they fooled a
'Cause-
kid into that situation? That's scary.
yep.
I seen that you put up I know it was an older video. It was the guy who was crying. At first I thought he was like Asian descent, but it seems like he was Hispanic. And you had him call his mom or somebody and say what he did. He was at
Oh,
his
that's
apartment,
Anthony.
and you were like, "You're the cheater. You're a cheater and and a predator or something." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love FM." Um, so not only are you a child predator, you're I don't know how you said it, but you were like, and you're a cheater too, because his girlfriend didn't know what is the update with him because he
There is
said he was
none. I
seeking
mean,
help or
that
something.
that catch is old. That's
Okay.
from last year. when I first
Okay.
started. Um, I did show his face only through on my old Facebook page, and
Hmm.
people recognized him. That's when I had more viewers from New York, involved. But I'm back. So again, people did recognize him, and he's from Queens, But Anthony, you know how they all do. I get the help. I get the help. There's no cure. I'm sorry, people. You can fight me on this all you want. I will go back and forth with you. I got evidence. There is no cure for this sickness. I'm sorry, they bust our bubble. They manipulate the system. They manipulate people. That's what they do. All they do is get better at it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's a sad reality, you know. So when you see my videos, don't expect me to give these men or creeps, monsters help. I just use, you know, strategy, mental game with them. I might say, I might call the cops. It's all mental games. Whenever you hear me talk, it's all mental. It's called scare tactics. I use a lot of scare tactics, so we already know there's no cure for them. The only thing I want to help them with is into a jail cell, into the chopping table.
What? And to meet Bubba?
That's just when that's going to be.
So you got those two. I mean, that was disgusting to me. Like I was like, ah, who would because you're watching this and you're like, this has got to be set up. If
Right.
I didn't know FM, I would be like, there's no way. There's no way these catches can really. But the fact that he made it inside that apartment, and again, guys, please don't do this at home. But it was unbelievable to see what these perverts, because that's what they are, perverts,
Yeah.
preying on young children will do. Adults, grown folks.
See, people don't understand. Yeah, I was dangerous for me, but imagine if I was that real kid's dad. If there was a real kid, just think about it. Who would have been in a more dangerous position, me or
And the
them?
thing is that they fall in love with FM. It's funny. They fall in love with FM because I seen some of the texts. I'm like, oh wow, you guys are freaking sick. And I mean, it's obvious. Like it's not like FM doesn't normally, he might not show his whole face. He never does. But you at least see his eyes. So if you're smart, you know, FM is pretty known up there. It's like almost like, and these guys to me, and some women, to me, seem to be getting slicker and slicker with this
Yeah,
stuff. I would like, if at all possible, for you to tell me who your next catch was.
my next question after Tyler, aka Eric,
Yes.
whatever, was Jimmy, Mr. Jimmy Walker. He wanted younger. He was definitely into younger. For those that really want to get into a mind of a monster, yeah, he's a definition of that. Because during that catch, um, even before the catch, the stuff that he was saying in the chat logs, you know, again, the younger for him was
That
better.
one was a girl, correct?
No, boy, it
That
was
one
me.
was also a boy.
Yeah, it was those all four last catches was all for boys.
Also, yeah. And you guys, the decoy was FM himself. Just
Yeah.
FM's getting good at what he does.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm still learning. There's a lot of catches that I know, that they are their own decoys and they great at it. Kudos to them. I learned from them and just me being me. You know, but me being me in a decoy is a little different. I got to put the phone in my pocket and talk like a kid. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Like it's weird. I'm 45, 46. Like playing a 14-year-old, live 14-year-old. Like we all can't do that.
I, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and I'm glad. I'm so glad for people. Well, anyways, go back to the last one so that
Yeah.
I get
His
so
name is
happy every
Jimmy
time I
Wilson.
start talking to you because it's like so, man, these catches,
I like
unbelievable.
Jimmy Wilson. He was over 50 years old. He worked at Wells Fargo a long time ago. He doesn't work for them anymore, so I could say that. It's verified he doesn't work with them anymore. But yeah, Jimmy Wilson wanted a 14-year-old little boy, which was me. Um, Prior to that, he was out of state visiting his mom. He was contacting me, via text, through the dating app. Couldn't wait to see me. When he lands, he wants to do this and do that to the little boy. Very graphic, very explicit. As soon as he landed, no lie, no lie, he gave me the address, and I was there. You know, um, Caught him outside. Um, Let him know what was going on. He started playing the victim like all they all do, because a man like him, a creep like him, monster like him, again, wanted younger. He was all good with it, but when they get caught, they become the victims of everything. But
Yeah.
during that, I walked him upstairs to his house. No lie, but it was kind of dangerous too. I thought about Eric. I was like, you know what? Let me go back outside. Just kind of, I was basically in a kill box because his lobby to his landing was his box. Not that much space. He's going into his apartment. He could come out with a butcher knife, anything. Again, their mindset. So I was like, let me get up out of here. He said he was coming back down. He came back down. He definitely came back downstairs. Again, I was going at it with him, just throwing question after question at him. He admitted during that, yes, he does have an issue. He doesn't know when it started. That's what he was saying. If I remember, you have to go to the video and watch. But yeah, he's very attracted to kids. You know, um, Made him call the cops. Cops came, didn't do absolutely nothing. They just put him in a cop car and just left, left like nothing. Thank you, NYPD.
I remember that catch. That was like, I remember that catch
That was the
because,
last catch I did.
yeah, I remember that
We
catch now
walked.
that you
I
said
even
it because
walked
I
him.
remember you
He
were on
couldn't
the
walk
live
away.
when you muted it or something so that people couldn't
Yeah,
hear a certain part of
yeah.
it. Was that the
Personal
one?
information. Yeah.
Okay.
I walked him to the cop car, and he was cooperative. This is the mindset of some of these guys. Some do want to get caught. Some do want to release all that. Feel good. I don't get it. It's crazy because God. I mean, if it was me, yeah, right. I'm going home. I'm staying upstairs. Screw you. I don't even know why these guys sit here and talk. I don't get it. I think
But see,
a
I
mission
think
of
that
guilt.
that's the
I
street
think
in
this is
you,
a mission
right?
of guilt. Excuse me?
I think that that's the street in you, right? Because I think you have that street wisdom that, oh man, why am I gonna be sitting here listening to what you talk about when I don't gotta listen to this? You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
it's the Puerto Rican attitude.
You know what it is, though? I
That's
think it's more of
how
a
I
fear
feel.
thing,
Like,
like
I
you
ain't
said.
gonna listen to this before I snap on you. Let me just
I
walk
think most
away.
of it
You
is a fear thing, though.
know?
I think most of the time it is the fear thing. Like, if we
Ah,
can get out of their face faster, they'll answer any question. You know, it's
I
I
wouldn't.
don't know. I can't call it. It's just
I
sad.
wouldn't. That's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it while I'm on air. FM, we'll talk about that off air. Our conversations that we have.
Right.
Now, so my question to you is, what in I have to ask this because I know there's parents that watch. What do us parents look for with our children? What is your recommendation for these websites, these apps, these gaming sites, devices? What does FM need to tell every single caretaker out there, whether you're a parent, grandparent, foster parent, whatever the case may be.
Honestly, my thing is, I'll cut straight to the chase. Clone their phone.
And how can the parents do that?
Easy. They just there's programs for that. I don't know for specifics, but you could definitely clone their phone. There's ways you could do it. But that's my best thing. Check on their messages in every device, gaming, phone. Remember, parents, be a parent, not a friend. They don't need that. They got plenty of friends. They need a parent. They need a parent. Check their devices. You bought it. It's yours. I always say it. Bully it. It's yours. Go through their messages. Check their files, secret files. Check check apps. If you listen like a gaming app, it's not a gaming app. Like, let's use knowledge now. Come on. Um, just know your kid. Know your kid in general. Like, if you feel like your kid is changing, they shut down. Ask questions. Something is going on. If you know your kid, something is going on. They're either getting bullied, somebody, God forbid, touch them or try to touch them. It's one or the other, you know. Yeah, bullying too. Man, like, just go through their devices and be a parent. Talk to them like as a parent, not like a friend. It's not gonna help anything. You know, don't sugarcoat nothing. Don't do it. Don't be a pansy parent. Let them know this is a cold world. You know, I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
So, FM, now this is my question to you. Um, what happens because these kids are slick, or they think they're slick, right? Because I'm one of these hip parents. If
Right,
you're talking
right.
about a cloning a phone, I probably already did it 10 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. But that was actually really interesting because I didn't know you can clone a phone. But I know. So,
Can I cut
so
you off real
that
fast for a
that'll
quick
be one of
second?
my strategies, huh?
Can I cut you off for a quick second about that clone the phone stuff?
Yeah,
You have grown women now doing it to their boyfriends, husbands, fiancés. They paying more attention to them than their own kid. You should put all that effort, wiretapping and all that into your kid. All right, put all
absolutely.
that energy into your kid. That's what. Come on now, let's keep it real. Woman, moms, y'all want to find something out. Y'all gonna find out. Let's keep it real. Like, so, all that energy you putting into Carlos, Jamal, Ricky, put
Ray
all that
Ray.
energy into your kid. But it's the truth. They going through their text messages and all that. Go through your kid stuff.
It's
Seriously,
so no,
they more
you're absolutely right. One thing about me, and a lot of people know this to be true if you know me. Even if you don't know me, just following my page, right? I'm always with my children. If
right.
anything has ever taken place, it's been them being slick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not herder. I don't just allow my kids to do anything they want to do. There's
Right.
no reason why there should be any of that. You have all your life, right, FM?
Live your life. Yeah.
Yes, like I tell mine. I'm like, man, right after school, high school, you're not even gonna remember those people you went to school with. Your next step is college. You're gonna be so focused trying to get you straight, you ain't even like there yet. You're probably gonna be taking vacations, doing fun college stuff, right? And then after that, you go into your next stage, which is getting married, finding a house. That's when you do all of that. But at this
That's the
point,
normal. That's
nobody
normal.
needs it. Nobody needs it. I'm sorry. It's not the time when they're this young. And that's what bothers me. 14, 15, 16. It's just, you just don't do that. Um,
It's true.
I don't know what in the world, but and so then So then I turn around and I go to, I'm sorry, something distracted me. Did you see that, FM? Did you start reading it, or you're not like looking at your phone? They're so lucky I can't be focusing to block people right now because I'm telling you, and I get messages like that all the time. I'm like, really? Really? I deleted it. So, but like you were saying, I went ahead, and what you do is you turn around and you take your children everywhere that you go. You do as much as you can with them because when I became a mother. Okay. Mother is first. These guys, I'm sorry, they come and go. Okay. Your children are for life. Once that little seed is damaged, they're damaged for life. So
Right.
it's something that you've got to step in and do what you got to do, and then you focus on everything else. Or if you have that somebody, don't put that priority, at least while they're growing up.
It's not even that too. It's parents being lazy. You
That
know,
too.
being
I
lazy.
have
Like,
friends that
take the
they're like,
tablets away from them.
they
Take
just let
their
their
stuff away and go take them outside. Put them in activities. Keep them active like that. You don't gotta
Mhm.
worry about your kid looking for love in the wrong places because remember we had the discussion too. It's not also the monsters, it's also the kids too. Because there
Absolutely.
are kids on these apps. So don't blame the the monsters. Blame the kids too. It's a two to tango, you know?
It takes two
It's
to
sad.
tango.
It's sad. Again, be a parent. Put your kids in sports activities. Keep them active. Not so active in their damn tablets, phones, TVs, whatever, whatever. It's okay, but not all the damn time. Like, pay attention. Pay attention. That's all I can say.
Absolutely. And can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I lost you there for a second.
No, no, no,
And
no, no.
because I look at all and you know what gets me? If you like, I'm gonna share with you the local police department to, one of the two counties I live in, right? And I want you to see how every day they're posting at least 4 to 5 young ladies and young boys that are missing daily, daily. That's a shame. Some are runaways, some go and they just vanished, just like that. So, and as you know, FM, I've shared this with you in Atlanta because I'm in Georgia now, right?
Right.
It is one of the hottest cities for human trafficking, period.
It is.
So,
It's also dangerous. Like, to do
it
out there,
breaks
do
my
what I
heart.
do, I know it's dangerous.
Absolutely, absolutely, it breaks
I
my
don't
heart,
mind doing it.
huh?
I don't got no quarrels doing it though. I
I know. I'd
have
love
no
for you to.
issues.
I'd love for you to come here, and I'd love for you to come to Florida sometime, and uh, uh, collaborate and do something over there.
Well, my
Once
team
I'm
is ready
fully
to go.
settled there, huh?
My team is ready to go. We just, we gotta because we don't ask nobody for money. Just specific ways y'all can contribute to the channels to help us to travel. To clean
Hmm.
up little cities here and there. Um, y'all just become members, or right now we just put merchandise out. That helps us. Do what we have to do. Because I do got a job, but traveling and all that does cost money. I would love to, but lots of people want to learn. I mean, want to contribute to the cause. So that's something me and my team want to do because I did speak highly of you about it. So they with it, they with it.
I'm with it. Like I said, give me a little bit longer to get fully settled
Of
in the
course,
state of Florida, the Sunshine State, and I'm dying to see what we're gonna do over there. I'm dying to see, and I say we because this is one of my biggest fights, human
right.
trafficking as well as domestic violence. I think somehow, some way, in a crazy way, all of that is a vicious circle that all somehow ties hand in hand in more ways than one. Um, FM, are you working on any new catches as we speak?
Yes, right now we are working on somebody. Um, it's gonna be kind of cool. I could just say it's gonna be cool because um, he's a weirdo. Again, my first time, but I still want to do it. One of those kind of guys, you know what I mean? Put it like this: I always push the limits, right? To see how far these guys go. This guy,
Uh-huh.
this monster, I tell them, yo, send me a picture of your girlfriend. Don't you know he takes a picture of his girlfriend sleeping, the back of her, and sends it to me? I know what I'm doing. You
Yes,
know?
because I'm sorry, if I'm the girlfriend, I'm gonna be like, why the heck am I on that video, my picture all over the internet when I ain't got nothing to do with this? And that's not fair to her, but
Yeah.
I would scratch her
Shout out to
face
Megan.
off.
Well, shout out to Megan because she's working on him. So yeah, she's amazing. She is amazing.
Hey
Uh,
Megan, what if she watching?
yeah, she is. She's amazing. She helped so much ever since we met. So she's amazing. Again, I'm ready to go to Florida. You know, my boy Tommy from Colorado, Pet Patrol, he's ready to go. My boy Dap's Diary's ready to go. Megan is ready to go. Blondie's ready to go. We just need to go.
I wish I looked younger because I'd be like, lunchtime with Anna's ready to go.
Oh, we got that. We got FaceApp for you. We're gonna teach you. We're gonna teach you how to do it again.
I
If you
mean,
want to do it like that,
lunchtime with
we
Anna's
can make
ready
it
to go
happen.
too.
You
They'll
can help
probably
us.
recognize me. They'll be like, hey, wait a minute.
I know you're gonna have to. Well, once you become a decoy, you're gonna just pray extra hard for the Lord to forgive you for the stuff that you're gonna have to say and listen to.
And I could just imagine. And see, that's why I wonder. I'm like, do these guys like already know, it has to be that they've been doing it for a while. It has
Yes,
to be.
I think the
Or have
older.
done it in the past because I don't understand. Look, okay, if I even see and I'm not going to reveal my age because a woman never tells, right? But if I see a 25-year-old to me kid, right, has nothing in common with me, I don't even look that way. Like I'm not even interested in you. What can we possibly have in common? You see what I'm saying? And that's me as on my grown level. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What would you have in common? And that's what I keep asking myself every time I watch, because I don't really follow anybody. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm a little biased. Okay, I'm a lot biased. I only, I only follow FM. Like you guys
I'll
are the
give you
people, it's
everything. That's
cool.
why.
Huh?
I'll give you everything. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if he's got other people in his court, and I love them all, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate them, and you know that FM. But it's just, culturally, our loyalty is to who we have been with from the beginning, and FM knows that. And me and him have collaborated in many things and talked about many things, And like I told him, you can always use my platform to update parents on this is what's going on. Besides these catches that you're doing and working on now, hopefully Florida soon, right? Are there any other plans to travel anywhere else out of state?
Yeah, because we've been talking. Again, everything costs money and time, so we just planning. Again, a lot of people want to contribute to the cause, so we humbly accept it. But this is how we ask people: if you want to look out, if you got hook up with hotels, Airbnbs in certain specific cities, and that will even be better. So yeah, we'll take all the help we could get. Um, Again, for parents, if you have issues with legislation, just write to the Senate or something, your ICAC, write them. Reach out to all these people, man. because it's not the cops' fault. It starts from the upper. So the DA is the first stop, and from the DA, climb the ladder. You know.
And there's some excellent people within higher offices, right? I will say that even
Yeah.
I have worked other things with or things like this, and their support is overwhelming, right? But that's where it has to come, where you have the passion to want to correct these things for others and make it a better place for all of us. Because, and FM, as you know, and I wish I need to bring Shem and Kimani. I haven't brought them in a while. Probably the next time you give an update. As they said, sometimes you'll see your phone that it blacks out, and it might be the little old lady that's somehow affiliated with a human trafficking ring,
Yep.
and they're watching your kids. It's a dark, serious world out there. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a
Definitely.
joke.
Because with human trafficking, the women are the groomers. So pay attention.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um,
And see
we can't.
that,
There's another
go ahead.
thing. One more thing. We can't blame the PD, any police department in Forest County. It's it starts from the upper. These men, I mean, the law enforcement is not educated on what we doing.
Hmm.
Because what we doing and what these monsters are doing is illegal. We doing the right thing, but what these men or thieves, whatever you want to call them, are doing illegal stuff, illegal activity. ICAC is ahead of that. There's other departments, but they not educating the police departments is what's going on, or how to handle the situation if they come across a catcher like me or somebody else, how to handle the situation, how to charge these guys, you know, that's the problem. These police departments ain't educated on what's going on or what we doing and how to charge these guys because they are breaking the law to the max. You sexing a minor, what you think is a minor, it doesn't matter. It's a kid or not. You know the age. It's illegal. You should be charged as. You know, there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of states and cities that do cooperate and they do lock these men up, and there's states and cities that turn a blind eye to it, like we can't help you, blah 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 blah. Like what? So if this guy goes missing in 2 weeks, that's when y'all gonna care? Because somebody else took it into their hands? It's weird. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Um, would you happen to know how they would be able to go up the stairs to go ahead and figure out how to get these laws changed? Maybe that's something we need to, get the information out to people how they can uh, um, get these laws changed in all of their cities that maybe are not, or how they can find out if there's laws in their city, you know?
hmm Just look up ICAC or the New York, their laws, their city laws. Look up the congressman, state senate. Um, if you're really passionate about it, start rallying. Let them know laws got to be changed. Look what's going on. You got grown men and women playing on kids. You got to say protect the future, but where's the protection at? We have,
Absolutely.
we have, like they call us, concerned citizens out here doing
Mhm.
basically your job for free.
Absolutely.
Seriously,
And see,
like,
that's why it's like unbelievable. I saw one that you shared the other day. It was live. Um, I
right.
can't think.
Was it the girls?
It, I think it was a girls, but it was a guy. There was a guy. He was like the guy was afraid to meet up with them. I don't know where he was at. I don't know what state he was in.
No, that's my friend from Indiana. Those catchers are from Indiana. That video, was it the female catchers or was it a male catcher?
It was a
How could I
male
was
catcher, and he
Oh,
was
okay,
waiting
so
for a while because I waited. I was like, "Well, if I'm sharing it, I'm gonna watch." And
right.
but the guy, as far as or as long as I watched, and I was there for about an hour, I think, or close to it. The guy never showed up. He was afraid.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it goes to show you that the mindset again of these men, what they do to a kid, what they think is a kid, have him come out somewhere in the middle of West Bubba, you know, and playing mind games, never showing up, having a kid or what they think is a kid at that meeting spot, waiting for hours and hours, thinking somebody's gonna come for them, never comes. You know, the sick, this, then the stuff before they meet, the sick, twisted stuff they say before that, it gets you to a point like you see my friend Eric from Indiana, how he got, you know, he got irate. It gets frustrating because you want now you playing like I can't even understand. I mean, explain it. We want to catch you so bad for doing that. We want to
Absolutely.
expose you for being a piece of crap, you know.
Absolutely.
And it sucks because again, you having a kid out there, 13, 14 years old, in the middle of nowhere, some places, you know, by themselves, waiting for a stranger. It happens. It happens in real life. I mean, we see us doing. I mean, there's actually kids that go out there and do it, waiting for dudes like that.
And what I was gonna say, I had something right there in the tip of my, because every time I think about it, it just gets so angry. But what I wanna start doing on my page is, and with your support, FM, is going ahead and just showing people how to change this stuff, right? Because if we can use our platforms to help people, maybe it'll make your catches easier to do. Because I think if it's harder to do catches, right?
Right,
It's coming from up top, so it almost makes me feel like there's somebody up top who's just
right.
turning the face because they're somehow doing the same thing. Does that make sense?
Hmm. I can't.
So,
I've been feeling like that lately. I'm like, hold up, man.
yeah.
How I'm getting banned so fast all of a sudden? Like, whoa.
hmm hmm Think about it. Like, think about it. And because, see, in my case, right? Anybody calls me and they're like, I need help or support with this or that and that. If it's something that I feel, okay, yes, I'm going to support it, right? What you do is one of the things that I fully support, right? But
Right,
then you have other things that just really might not be of interest to me, and I can try to, you know, help you out, but really that's not my passion in life. You see what I'm saying? So,
right,
like if you're like trying to you got some motorcycle crew. I'm not into motorcycles. I might ride on one here and there, might drive one here and there, but that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's
right,
what I mean. Like that's not. So I think if we start working like that and helping them do that, I think it will really, really, really help. We're gonna start setting that up. I want to bring in Shem and Kimani again, and FM, anytime that you have anybody that you're like, I want to bring them along with myself,
right,
feel free to, and they can give their updates on my platform. I'm good with that. Now, before we get done here, I would like for you to state how everyone can reach you, what exactly would be needed to reach you, platforms, clothes, donations, whatever it is that they would need to reach out to FM. How do they do
right.
that?
Well, you can reach me on Instagram if you want to leave me a message. You can reach me on Instagram, creeps underscore spotlight, or you can reach me on Facebook. The same thing, creeps spotlight. Now, if you want to watch my content, I might put the videos on Facebook sometimes. Um, but you can watch my videos on YouTube, New York Creeps Spotlight. So if you want to contribute to the cause, to the channel, you could do so by becoming a member on the channel. You're gonna see a join member, a join button. It's in blue. When you get to the YouTube page, you could do that, or you could buy merch on Teespring. I've left a link on my Facebook page, so if anybody's interested, you could go do so. I'm hooking it up here and there. I'm a one-man band. I'm doing it all by myself. Um, if you also want to contribute funds, you could do it through Cash App, FM6969. I'll be well appreciated. That just all goes right back into the channel to what I do. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
FM, let me ask you one question. When is your birthday?
Huh?
Yeah, you said you give me all just the day in the month. I don't need the year.
Well, I already told people the date, so it's 6/9.
Oh, okay, okay. So see, he even told you guys. So you just had a birthday. You should have told. Yes, you did. No, I did wish you a
Yes,
happy
you
birthday,
did.
didn't I?
Yes, you did.
That's why I was asking because I wanted to make sure that lunchtime with Anna looked out for your birthday. But next year for sure, 6969. Okay, I'll remember that 69. Okay, that can't be too hard. So yeah, but yeah, so you guys already know how to reach him. Again, FM, thank you so much for always coming in and giving folks an update.
Yeah.
I think it's very much needed.
Next time when I come back on, I'm gonna have more information for you that I can
Okay.
read off to you. Numbers you could call. But there's like again, if you looked at my last videos, there's information on there that you can reach out to numbers. I don't know them off the top of my head. That was thanks to Dab's Diary for making that video and putting information on those videos. But again, we have great information on the end of those videos. So hopefully the viewers can watch straight through. You can see all the information you're gonna need or be interested in, you know?
Absolutely, and I think that that's what it's all about. But what I was going to do is we'll go ahead and I think it would be good. And that just came to me while we were interviewing. Like I thought, if we're doing this, we need to also show them, right? Because it
Exactly.
takes a village. It takes a village. So I'm also going to take out of my time to go ahead and do some things, and maybe I'll email you, or message you or call you and let you know
Right.
this or that, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm real excited about this new step we're bringing in into the lunchtime with Anna. So, and like always, FM, a huge hug, my friend. Thank you for always coming on here, and this platform's always open for whatever you need.
Thank you. I appreciate that because there's a lot of people on your platform that never knew about me, and I see them in the videos and even comments and stuff like that. But
They love you. They
I
always
appreciate
message
that, and
me
hopefully
about
when
FM.
I know the day will come when I go out there and we will do a catch, and
Or a
you're gonna
couple
go
of
live from
catches.
your channel.
Absolutely, or a
No,
couple
but
of catches.
that
Hey, I might
I
be
would
live
love to do that. I
from
mean,
my channel.
not even for your channel, but it's for exposure to let people know firsthand
Absolutely,
to see how
absolutely.
it is. Because people that go the first time, they be like, "Whoa, it's different." Because if you're a fighter and you always fought growing up and you ain't scared of confrontation, to confront somebody, it's normal for you.
Hmm.
But if you like never been in a confrontation and you see what's going on firsthand, somebody getting exposed for their heinous acts or what they wanted to do, it's
Hmm.
different. Your whole mindset is different. You don't know what you're gonna do, how you're gonna react.
And then that's just it. And then you can't do anything that you really want to do because then you're going to go to jail and then you're
You
going to meet
know,
trouble
you can
when you
always
don't
give
need to
them
be
verbal
meeting
lashing.
trouble.
I
Huh?
always tell people. I always tell people you can't touch them, but you could give them a verbal lashing. Speak as a parent. Speak as a human being. Basically, let them know what
Absolutely.
it is. Let them know what they're doing is nasty, disgusting, inhuman.
Absolutely.
Immoral. Like you know,
Yep. Because that's what they are.
you know it.
Sickos.
Well, if you've seen, I made some shirts that says "F Monsters." I'm gonna make it explicit. Then I'm gonna have one with it says F hashtag CK. So I could wear it in public.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, FM, you can't have Anna wearing certain things. My followers will be
They're gonna be like, mira qué es eso. ¿Qué
yeah,
es
and I
amor? ¿Qué
don't, I
mozo?
don't see stuff like I don't even hear you cuss, you know. So, just know that yeah, please be sure to make the clean versions for some of us that just can't because the
I might
positions
pay
we
for
hold.
gift lunch just for the clean version.
Yeah, positions we hold in the public, it's unacceptable, right? So
But yeah, I
anyways,
mean, I know a lot of people that they godly and but they express themselves very well when it comes to these monsters. Hey,
absolutely.
they're only human.
Absolutely. But see, and that's just it. It makes your blood boil so bad. I don't think, I don't know how, me personally, I don't know. You know, I'm fiery. FM, I'm
Uh-huh.
fiery, fiery. So I don't know. And some things like that just really steam my blood because I think I've told you that I have a few friends um, that maybe were 16, 15 years old, and grown men were taking advantage of them way back then.
Yeah, it's
So
a habit.
imagine
You
with
know
the
that.
social media how much worse it has gotten.
Sometimes worse. And these what these kids are exposed to, what they see, what they think is normal, glorifying things and showing their sexuality because they think that's normal, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. That's what I mean. It takes a be a parent. Parents be parents, not friends.
There you go. You got it. But Papa, we'll talk in about 2 weeks again. I'll have FM again on an interview. I'm thinking that if it's okay with you,
Oh, for
um,
sure.
I'll dedicate you Mondays or Fridays. You let me know which day works better for you, and we'll go ahead and we'll give updates like that. And that way you can have your time here on lunchtime with Anna. If you're okay with that, I'm more than open to do that for you.
No problem. I got you any day. And we're gonna
Okay,
make that
Papa.
trip. So we're gonna talk about
Yes.
that.
You know that since we talked about it, I think both of us got a light bulb
Yeah,
of
then
how
winter's
we're gonna
coming
do this
upon
one
us.
way or another. All right, honey. Take care. God bless you, and God bless each and every one of you guys. Love you guys on Lunchtime with Ed.
Bless you.